Well. It's been a long time since we had a change that is needed to happen. But thank God they're finally listening to the people. So hopefully they won't regret it. What's good, y'all? DE02 Productions. Welcome back to my channel. If you're from the Washington, D.C. area, if you're a Redskins fan like myself, and you see this hat, you should know you might want to watch this video because it's going to make you ask a whole lot of questions that comes to your mind. Washington's NFL team is retiring the Redskins name. New name to come later. Yeah, if you know I was going to stutter, please, say something. Alright, so here we go. Washington's NFL franchise has announced that it is retiring the Redskins name and planning to introduce a new name soon. Monday's announcement came just days after the organization released a statement. July 3rd, saying it would be undertaking a thorough review of the team's name, a process the team said Monday's announcement has begun its earnest. In an interview July 4th, Coach Ronald Rivera, who is working with owners Dan Snyder to choose a name, said he hoped the new name would be in place by the start of the NFL 2020 season. Others said it would be revealed as soon as within 2 weeks. The team's name will no longer will not change immediately. The club's website remains Redskins.com. The NFL's official site still refers to the team as the Washington Redskins, and Monday's announcement was made on the Redskins letterhead. A person with a knowledge of the situation said the team plans to use Redskins until the name is chosen. So basically, they're gonna continue to use the Redskins name until they choose a new name. Well, you better do it soon. On Sunday, two people with knowledge of the team's plans said that the preferred replacement name has been held by a trademark issue, which is why the team couldn't announce the new name Monday. As part of this review process, we want to keep our sponsors, fans, and community apprised for our thinking as we go forward. The team said in a statement, "Today we are announcing we will be retiring the Redskins name and logo upon completion of this review." The statement also says Snyder and Rivera are working closely to develop a new name and design approach that will enhance the standing of our proud, tradition-rich franchise and inspire our sponsors, fans, and community for the next 100 years. Wow. So basically, him and Ron were working on a new name to make sure that it represents the fans, to keep our community alive for the next 100 years. If that's the way they want to go, I say go for it. So, in the July 4th interview, Rivera said he and Snyder had to come up with two names that Rivera really liked. He did not reveal the names, but said he wanted to confer with Native American and military organization to make sure that the new name properly honored both. That is what I love the most. To honor the both Native Americans and the military organization. It sounds really cool. I like it. The decision to change the 87-year-old name comes amid mounting pressure on the franchise from corporate sponsors and borders nationwide discussion of race. Snyder has previously said he would never change the controversial Redskins name, which is considered to be a racial slur against Native Americans. But in the social uprising that followed George Floyd's death, with corporations and government around the country removing logos and symbols considered to be offensive, the pressure to drop the old name, including from some of the franchise's most important sponsors, was too great. At least one of Snyder's outside advisors urged him to deal with the name issues in the days after Floyd's death. A person with direct knowledge of the police said soon after, Snyder apparently began confronting the reality of the name change. So basically, this is like him dealing with the pressure of changing the logo and the franchise name after the controversial George Floyd's death, where all the corporations and the government surrounding the country worldwide is forcing these companies to shut down, cancel white voice actors voicing black characters to step down for the roles. And when it comes to the Redskins, I think this will follow the category which is crazy to say the least. On July 2nd, FedEx, one of the franchise's top sponsors and holder of the stadium's naming rights, released a statement asking the team to change its name, and it sent a letter to team's lawyers said it would determine to saying it would determine the naming rights deal and not paid contracts remaining $45 million if Snyder did not change the team's name. Other sponsors include PepsiCo, Nike, and Bank of America also made similar demands. Rivera said on a July 4th interview that he has been working with Snyder on the name change process since late May or early June. Rivera added that NFL's officials started advising Snyder on the name change issue sometimes in mid-June. Name change also a complicated process, and Washington's faced a serious challenge in situating the new name before September 13th season opening game against Philadelphia. In addition to making new helmets and uniforms, the word Redskins must be pulled from signs at the team's team Ashburn, Virginia. Ashburn, Virginia. Practice financially and around FedEx Field. A media guide about to go on a printers must have the old name removed from 500 pages. Good grief, 500 pages of type. Even the official club address, 21,300 Redskins Park Drive, has been. Good grief, this is crazy. So here's my thoughts and opinions on this though. They could have done this years ago, with the whole controversy surrounding the name, and the fact that Dan Snyder has finally come out of his shell and wanted to change the name, and knowing that it was offensive to the Native Americans, and it's a long time coming, and I'm hoping that they'll stick to that subject and change the name. I don't know what name that he's going to reveal soon, but hopefully it'll be better than Redskins, because not only that, they should probably move back to DC. And I think if you move the Redskins team back to DC, where they from and where they belong, it could save the team some justice, instead of being at Landover, Maryland. So I think it would be a good idea for them to change the name, which I'm glad that they're doing. And the part where Ron Rivera said that he has some good names that he really liked, but he's not going to reveal to the world that what it is. But hopefully, like you said, it'll represent the Native Americans and the military organization, that it could do some teams some justice. So I can't wait to see how it's going to come out. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.